We are still reading the Bible every day until I finish it. We're continuing in Matthew chapter 12. I believe we're almost finished with it, or about at least halfway through. But we're going to be starting at verse 22 today, and it begins. Then a demon-possessed man who was blind and couldn't speak was brought to Jesus. He healed the man so that he could both speak and see. The crowd was amazed and asked, "Could it be that Jesus is the son of David, the Messiah?" But when the Pharisees heard about the miracle, they say, "No wonder he can cast out demons. He gets his power from Satan, the prince of demons." Now, I'm going to stop right there. I was going to continue reading, but I'm going to stop right there because throughout the whole chapter and kind of throughout all of Matthew so far, it is just it just becomes so apparent and how the Pharisees are they are hating on Jesus at every possible turn, every single one, literally, right? Because the Pharisees are used to being the ones in charge, right? They're used to having the high status, keeping people in check, having them follow all their rules and whatnot, and punishing people for breaking the laws, right? Then Jesus comes around proclaiming to be the Son of God, or in the lineage of David, who was prophesied about in the Old Testament. And so people are seeing these miracles he's performing, and they're saying, is this who they prophesied about? Is this the Son of David? Is this the Messiah? Is this the Son of God, Jesus Christ, standing right in front of us? But the Pharisees, even they're supposed to be the religious experts, they refute it, right? Because they're like, oh, the only reason he's able to do this is because he's the prince of the demons. He's working with Satan. Like, it was literally prophesied about in the Old Testament that he was coming, and he's here right in front of you, and now you're calling him Satan. Again, the Pharisees were more concerned about their status and their own personal importance versus the actual word of God, which is demonic. And it just goes to show you, no matter who you are, no matter how much you follow God, no matter how righteous you are, no matter how much you stay on the right path, you will always have people who are against you, who try to tear you down, who try to undermine you. Because even Jesus did, and he was perfect.